Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel from a very snowy and -3 degrees in the Netherlands, in my part. So I'm back with another video. Like I said in a previous video, I'm participating in Inspiration January 2026. Collaboration of Raindrop Lila. My day officially is 17 twine, but I'm going to use yarn because I think the kit pages are more delicate, and it doesn't always mean you can use a delicate thing in a grungy way. That's not a problem, but I felt you have also more options with yarn, so yeah, that's why I chose to change that, and that's what Lydia means. Also with the collaboration, give your own spin on it. You don't have to follow exactly. It's just a guideline, and hopefully you just join us in being creative. That's the most important point. On the back there are the words of the year, and in the previous video I already chose Let Go, but I'm going to combine it, and I don't know if it's in here because it's not on alphabetical order, but forgiveness, because that for me is connected with my past and with the things I struggle with. It's forgiveness and letting go. So I'm going to combine that. I showed this, I think, already. This is an envelope from the kit. I put a Velcro dot there, and it has a beautiful digital on the inside also. In there will be my journaling, and here will be forgiveness, because I didn't know what I wanted to do there. And then last night I thought, no, letting go, it has to go with forgiveness first. And that's what I'm practicing for a couple of months now, and that's feeling good. I showed my journal, so let's dive in there. I'm very happy if you're joining me, maybe for the new subscribers also. Welcome. I hope you get inspired what I do here on my channel, and be creative. I'm going to put this a bit to the side because that will be the next page on my this is only because I only showed photos. I only in the short. This is an upholstery fabric I got from someone I know, and this is just a upholstery fabric. It's very thick, very sturdy. This is just packaging. I glued them together because I want it pliable, but it's also a bit stiff because the upholstery fabric is a stiffer material, and of course by the glue. This I showed it on the inside of the envelope. One of my not my favorite, but one of my favorite designs in the kit. So I printed it on cotton and used it to make my hidden spine. I love hidden spines. So we're going to make a pocket here, and I already prepared, otherwise the video will be way too long, like you know. And I wanted to prepare more, but I got a bit short of time, so that didn't really work out. My workspace is a mess, so the clean desk I didn't do because there's a lot going on, and I'm working on 3 projects. If you followed me, you know that. So yeah, it's not possible to get a clean desk. I want every prompt to have its own page, but I want to decorate the way I want to. This will be Ruffle. Let's see. I don't have that list. Oh yeah, of course I do. This will be 7 Ruffle. Okay, and I want to make Ruffle with lace, Ruffle with, this is tea bag. I showed it once, yeah, but for the new subscribers, I have these tea bags, and this is the original color, but I have white ones and I tea dye them. But this is already a beautiful beigey color, so yeah, I'm leaving it the way it is. Get my glue stick, my glue pad. I hope you're all well and enjoying. Oh, I made hinges, coffee dyed. Oh, I'm not in frame, I see. That's for that. This is for this. Ah, my table. I have my table a bit higher. I thought, why I'm not in frame. Yeah, like that. It's a bit better. Then I have a bit more space. I made hinges because I often want to put more in the pocket, and now you have the complete real estate of your pocket to put something in. And this is just tea or coffee dyed paper. I can't remember. I made quite a lot a couple of years ago, and I'm still working with it. I am going to put glue stick on there, and this you can do with napkin also. The back layers of napkin, and if you don't like I started on the wrong side, but that's okay. I'm just going to glue it on there. Yeah, I did it correctly because I want to crumble it on this side. I wanted to mention, especially for new subscribers, I had a video of the giveaway, but I saw comments. So if you're watching and you're pretty new, or you did not per se that you're new, but if you commented, not everyone is meeting the requirements, and then you don't qualify. I asked if you have to be a subscriber. I think that's the most normal thing, and that you tell me which journal you want to win, but also why do you think you deserve to win the journal you chose. And I saw that some made a comment and said, oh, I really like that journal, but they didn't say if they are going to use it. That's what I asked also, but also didn't comment why they have to win. And that is a requirement. So check your comment if you really want to participate, because otherwise I have to disqualify you. And because it's not what I asked. And what I noticed, and I noticed that in a former giveaway also, that my regular subscribers and some of the ones who always comment don't participate. And I would I gifted a journal already, so I can understand why they may think let someone else win. But I'm always surprised by that, because if I follow someone, for me it means I really like what they make, and I would love to win a journal of them. But I don't know. I saw a lot of new names. It doesn't mean they are not a subscriber for longer, but they don't comment. And I always like the interaction of people commenting and yeah, being a part. I heard Cara Renee from Be Reborn Art and Healing say, yeah, she doesn't have many friends in real life or none. I think none. Yeah, I'm the same. I I don't know why that is. I still don't understand, but I go to lunch with former colleagues, but yeah, I don't have much real friends or long-time friends, and yeah, that's why I like this community to interact with each other. Oh, I hope I forgot, but I can always correct it if it comes loose, because that's normal glue, it's not fabric glue. I forgot that this side is on the fabric. I already like this, and this will, yeah, crinkle and crumble, but that's something I don't mind. And that's especially for newer subscribers. Yeah, that's a bit my style also, because I do, in some regards, I do have a real clean cut style, but it can tear or, yeah, be a bit floppy, or that doesn't matter. That's something I learned with junk journaling, to let go of my perfectionism. I have this, but I really wanted a bit of this more tattered. Let's see how I wanted to do this, and that I have this the right side up. Yeah, it will be a bit more layers. Yeah, I chose a beautiful image, but you won't really be seeing much of it. And I'm thinking if I want just a piece, it doesn't always have to cover everything. And I think I'm just going to put things down, because otherwise I will be thinking way too much, because I didn't think this completely through the way I wanted it, because I think it's a bit difficult with laces and ruffles, and I want that peeking out there. Maybe I want a bit more layering, but I don't know exactly how. This is a bit big, but I like these bits. Let's see. This is what I'm using in my winter journal. I don't know where I got those doilies with the, yeah, bit more the pointy things, and I really like them. I am going to put glue here. Maybe I can put that underneath later, because for me it's a bit difficult when I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, how it turns out. There was a piece here, an ending, but I tore it off to get it a bit more, yeah, like this, also a bit more torn. I have my glue gun. I thought it was ready, but it will go fast, because no, it was green just now. I wanted, yeah, now it is green. I can do this with other glue. Yeah, this is for the envelope. And maybe the doily was also a bit more for here. There, and the stamp will go on there. Yeah, I think I wanted this on here. And this is always a bit tricky, because it dries very quickly, and I mostly need more time to adjust my lace. See, it gets stuck right away. It's already dried up. Maybe I could have, that's something I'm thinking of now, I could have made a ruffle with the sewing machine and then as a snippet and then put it on here. That would have been a bit easier. Do I want it all the way? Yeah, I'm not sure. Still not sure. And that's completely my problem. Always thinking how I want it. Yeah, now those letters keep, if they're just there, I don't really like it. Let's see. Suppose it stops here. A bit like that. And then a bit of the doily. I'm just going to try it. I'm going to cut this a bit on an angle that I can still use. And I want this a bit more. That's a very big blob. Yeah, a bit more like that. I want seam binding on here, I think. A little bit here. Manipulate it a bit more. These things sticking out, I love that. So I won't change that at all. Okay. Yeah, I love seam binding on here. I have this trim, but I don't like it with that page. But I'm definitely going to use it in the journal. Okay. I love this piece. Maybe I can, doesn't all have to be the same. It's a bit shiny, but I do like it because it's very fringy, if that is even a word. I have this, I like that also. Let's see. This one will be crinkled a bit. I'm not sure about the doily. I have seen mine. I wanted to show you this tin. It's from our local the postal service of the Netherlands. And yeah, they once gave this full of cards. You could buy that, I think, but I got it, yeah, someone wanted to get rid of it, and I thought, oh, I really liked it. And I put my tea-dyed seam binding in here. Then it has a function. It's already crinkled. I never know how to end. I like it when there's a bow or how do you call this? Oh, that's very thin there. And just store off. That it ends with, yeah, something that really looks like ending. That's how I want to say it. Yeah, this will take time. It's a bit fiddly to get it the way you want. Do I like a little bow? But that's tricky altogether to make a cute bow. no, how did I do that? I made a bow off camera and then everything works out. No, with seam binding it's not a big of a deal how it turns, but if you have ribbon, yeah, you want it to go the right way. Not bad. I'm quite pleased with that. And of course this is bulk, but yeah, it's a junk journal. We like bulk. Make it a bit shorter. Back in there. Let's, I just made the bow. I wanted to, yeah, but it couldn't stay together anyway, but I wanted to that the bow started here, but that's fine. Oh my gosh. Oh, with this weather, I'm not used to that, and I already fell 2 or 3 times this year, or in a year, and so I'm not a big fan to go outside or by car in this snowy weather. I think I'm going to start here because it's easier for me, I think, to start on this side. And my car broke down this week, because when I'm filming this it's Saturday, but my husband could fix it quite quickly. So a couple of days later the battery was dead. I don't know I don't know what I told in the last video, and the battery was dead. I drive only little distances in town, and yeah, sometimes when I go to lunch with my friends, they live more in the south of the Netherlands. I'm just going to cut it here because the bow will be on there. Okay, there's glue, but that doesn't matter because I want the bow. So my car drives a lot of short distances. That's not good for a car. I know that, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't want to get rid of it. It's already 14 years old. It served me very well. It had not many repairs over the years. And now with the cold weather, the short distances, not much. I don't use it very much because I also do a lot by bike. In the Netherlands, we're bike people. And yeah, I'm just going to plunk it on here. I'm just going to put some glue there and just crumble it up. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Now I don't know if I want this because that will cover it completely up. It's already also thick because let's see if I can flatten it. Because the glue is very thick. It keeps oozing out. Keeps dripping. Cute! And now you still can see a lot of this. I don't know if I want a doily now, but it is cute. Let's see if I can put this on there. Now I find that. No, I don't think it adds more. I like to see the image. I maybe want something there. I have these because I want to give a bit of color, and in some Yeah, you see there is the red. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Not think too much. This I want a bit glue down. Oh, yeah, just a tiny bit. Okay. The glue strings everywhere. And with these flowers you have to be careful not to just flatten them, because they have layers. Yeah, so they just have to grab, and then you just have to leave them. Keep auditioning the doily piece. Come on. I don't know if it adds more. This is not as beautiful, the piece, but nope, not liking it, so for now it's not going to be there. Yeah, it doesn't have to be, because now I have the bow and the flower. Yeah, that's good. This, oh yeah, oh, real threads. Yesterday we had cremation of, yeah, the service. Yeah, it's not a real service. It's, yeah, like a goodbye. We call it yeah, saying goodbye to the person who passed away. It's an aunt of Yvonne. Sip of my cold tea, and yeah, we've been there not late. The last couple of years, Yvonne was so busy. It never came that we could go there, because they live in the north of the Netherlands. Now, I didn't use that, but I'm definitely going to use it in the journal. So we hadn't seen them for quite a while, and yeah, then we heard cancer was back, and she started on treatment, but it didn't take. So yesterday was the goodbye. It was a, yeah, beautiful gathering, but very emotional, and yeah, that's life. And we're at that age that more and more people unfortunately get sick or pass away. Last year I went to 3 or 4. Sometimes I lose track of the years. Johan's father already passed away already 10 years. Oh, time flies. And that his aunt was the youngest sister of his dad. Yeah, those things are happening. And now it's the weekend. I hope I can air it very quickly. I backed this with, oh, I'm doing it with, yeah, but this is also with glue stick, but sometimes it's different. I'm going to, I hope this will come out, because I have more and more problems getting the glue out. I backed it, it's a real stamp, and but I backed it because it will be on the, yeah, bit of the bulky fabric. But a cute, beautiful bird. Okay, I'm putting it bit underneath the flower. I love this lace. It's a color, and there I have more pieces, and the little flowers are on there. Gorgeous. Yeah, it spices up the. And here will be forgiveness. It closes, but yeah, I don't know if I want a bit more here. Maybe I can use this piece. Just adding a bit. Now this is a strange angle. Let's see if I can. Don't want to completely tear it, but sometimes when you go with your nail on it, it makes it a bit more fluffy. I do like that. Maybe I can. I have this trim. I took it out. Oh, yeah, that's really tatty. It frays very quickly on the end. Maybe just a little piece on there. Oh, I like that. Just very simple. Yeah, I like that. This I have to put some glue on, otherwise it will unravel completely. And the unraveling is not always a problem, but sometimes, yeah, it won't stop, and then I don't really like it. Put this all away. Put some glue here. Yeah. Not much happening. Like, you know, I'm still working on I didn't work on my the scrapbook of my son for the whole last week because I ran out of photo paper and I had to order it, and I wanted to work on this. So it's already very unusual for me to be working on so many things. Yeah, I'm just going to put the glue down, and I have bits of all kinds of things maybe to use. Do I want this? No, I don't think so. I think this will work if it doesn't keep curling. But working on multiple projects is very rare for me because normally I get real stressed, and yeah, also time. But until now, I think it's okay. I do like the variation because it's very intense. The scrapbook of my son, like I explained, it's so many years, and it's not just making the book, it's choosing paper, choosing layout, and sometimes I just for the moment had enough of that, doing that. And some photos I already printed years ago. And let's see, just going to cut it there. And I think I'm going to put glue here also so it doesn't start fraying again. Now I have to put it somewhere that it can dry and not touch anything. Sorry for the reach if you saw that. And I want to put some glue here. But time is already flying again, because I still have to make the baby book. I didn't choose the papers yet. I have to ask. I found some I think my daughter-in-law will like, but we have to, I have to ask her, and then I still have to make that, or I want to make that, and but that's different. Making an empty scrapbook is different because you don't have to think about layouts and where pictures will go, how you're going to add stickers and um, words and everything. There's so many things you can do, but yeah, that's something she will be doing. So yeah. And then the winter book, I'm so enjoying that. But now this has a bit of priority. The collaboration. So, and I'm trying not to pressure myself, just do what I can and not feel guilty about it. This ends a bit abruptly, it looks, but maybe I find something, get used to it, or that, yeah, maybe I'm going to put something there. This is way too big, but or do I want that same flower? Put my little pieces somewhere I can find them. Let's see if I have one that is already loose, but that's not loose also. Let's see how I like that. This has to be glued down. No, I don't like it. I can see it right away. I'm going to leave it like this. Very bulky, but that's fine. And that will go in the pockets, and that should fit because I made the hinges. Yeah, cute. And maybe I'm going to decorate there a bit with some texture paste. I think would be nice. Let's see the pocket. Yeah, really sticking down. I'm going to leave this out because we're going to go to the next page. Ooh, this is a very long video. But you can fast forward if you want, and for the ones who really want to see. I'm going to pause the video because otherwise it will shut down, and I'll be right back in a second. I'm back after a sip of tea, and then I chose this cute page. The baby, oh, he's so cute. And this is the page I wanted to work on, but I chose to have one page just to be beautiful like the digital is, and on the other page I'm going to work on a prompt. But to leave this page just the way it is, yeah, that's a bit boring. So this is the bow I made off camera, because if I would do that on camera I would never succeed. I'm going to glue this. Now this is not on anymore. Okay, it should get warm pretty quickly. And then I chose this lace. It's a bit gathered in the middle, so it's already a bit ruffled. That's for that. So sweet, lovely. I want this word. I've already inked it. This will be on here. Yeah. Let me glue that. Oh yeah, I had that because it's dripping. So I'm going to put my word on here. It keeps folding in on itself because it's a bit ruffled. Let's see if it stays open. Okay, so on this page there will be just a No, that doesn't work. Well, I want to be careful not to get too much glue on my fingers, and then it will be gone on the paper. But mostly then it drops out of my hands a couple of times. I hope the lighting is okay, because I don't have, it's daytime, but my yeah, I try to have it translated and then it comes up with roller shutter. Yeah, in the south of the Netherlands, a lot of houses have those. We have them for almost every window, especially upstairs. Yeah, it makes the house dark, but also it keeps the cold a bit more out. They hang on the outside of the house, and on the inside you can roll them down. And it froze shut in my craft room. In our bedroom, it's okay. I could open it, but never quite know what's the front or the back with this dotted tool. But I think, my gosh, I don't see it at all. It looks, yeah, then it really won't matter that much. Yeah, I just want a bit more peeking out, and I'm trying to cut and tear it so it's not completely even. Not really succeeding, I think. Okay. Oh, I think it's fine. You can see a lot of dots. I'm just going to put glue again on the word, on the cardstock. I found these stickers, they're also very old. No idea where they came from. Oh, that's not visible. I am going to do it here. No, that's not working at all. Hardly in frame. I don't know where I got those words, but it maybe action, because I buy quite a few things in the scrapbooking years at Action. I found spray inks there. I can't remember that I saw them there before. Where do I want it? Yeah, a bit in an angle. And again, I'm just putting it on the word so the fabric is loose. And yeah, like I said before, this could have been Ruffle also. I don't know which prompts there are. When it's completely dry, I could have done it before. I'm going to go with my nails on the edge of the dotted tool, and yeah, also stretch it out a bit and make it a bit more rough. If you do that, maybe I can show you a bit better here. This is a very straight edge, and if you go with your nail like this, it crinkles it a bit more, it stretches it a bit more, and it doesn't look straight anymore. Not as much. Put some on the bowl. Oh. Normally it's oozing out, and now I want a bit more, and it's not coming out. Yeah. Now it's oozing out there, and that's not what I want. Let's no, come on. I don't want to scratch the image. Okay. A bit of the blobs are gone. And now for the bit more difficult part, I want it like this. And that will flatten, but that's okay. I'm not sure if I want hot glue. Like that. So push it up a bit. Here again. It doesn't really want to be pushed up. This fiddly stuff I don't like. Yeah, okay. A bit more. Okay. Ooh. My lace. And this will flatten if I close the book, of course, but that's okay. That's a bit of what's supposed to happen. Okay. No, I don't have a bit of ruffle. I think the glue was a bit too high. Maybe here. Oh, this one. I don't know where the glue is. Oh, here. Okay. And maybe here. It's a bit trial and error. Yeah, I think I like this one already. Okay. It won't stay straight, it will fray a bit, but for now, it's still there. And now it also frames the little guy or girl. I have no idea. I can't. I keep forgetting to put my pins in the cushion, and I'm still looking for it. And the cushion is right here. I never learn. Yeah, cute. Then on this side, and this is what inspired me. Let's see if I can show you this kind of a picture frame, and you can, yeah, a photo or something you have, you can put it on there and set it on your table. And that was my my inspiration for photo. And photo is number 6. It was in a way the first real prompt after word of the year, and day 6 was photo. I chose this photo, and a lot chose this photo. Yeah, he is so cute, this little guy. And again, I made hinges because if I put it here, I can have it as a pocket. I printed the photo twice, then I cut out on the top, I cut out the photo. Here is the cutie. It's already on thicker paper. And then in between I have this paint yeah, it's a block for a paper pad for painting, and it's I think 300 GSM. So I cut this to size. Again, cut the frame out, and so these are 3 layers already printed on. The thickest cardstock I can print. My printer can't print more than 200 GSM. And then I have packaging, put on the 200 GSM cardstock to make it sturdy, and I didn't want to that it breaks, because even if I spray my embossing folder, most of the things break. I don't know why that is, but again, I chose this design. I cut strips of this because it was longer. I just wanted to show you how it was. Then I bought this when I was in Canada, visiting the daughter of my sister and Donna, of course, where I joined her for a day of wonderful shopping and getting to know each other. I put that on lightly, and again also here I put the gold on with a Q-tip, I think you call it. I spilled it a bit here, yeah, and then that's too bad because I don't know how you can get it off. And I want to mimic the picture frame. Let's see all my pieces, and I stamped with the Kath Holden signature stamps. I stamped it. I thought it looked nice. The small ones will be here, like I think about that. I made a mark where the middle is, but I'm going to glue those first, and then go more downstairs. Maybe I have to cut that just a tiny bit, but it will be sticking out. I'm just going to glue it and do it a bit by eye, because otherwise I can never get it exactly straight, and I'm way too precise, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to glue it down. And I really like this idea. And then behind the photo, I can do my journaling. No, this is not really working. I have trouble with these tiny strips with my fingers. Okay, let's see how I want it. Like that, I think. Because officially, these have to be in the same direction. Because on the real thing, the wood, it's one strip. And I am just making small strips, because otherwise it will be very bulky to put the photo on. Because I could have made long strips, but then you have that extra bulk underneath the photo, and it would interfere when I want to put something, when I put something in the pocket. This is going to overlap just a tiny bit to get, because otherwise if I glue it like this, you can see a little gap there. So I don't mind a bit overlapping. Put the glue on the hinges. My daughter-in-law's pregnancy is going very well. She feels great. Last week they had a 5D, I think, or 4D echo, made, a photo made. They can do that in Belgium. So it looks very cute, and you can, yeah, my daughter-in-law's, she was born in the Netherlands, but her parents are Vietnamese. Oh, I have, of course, this will be, oh no, no, that's fine. I'm going to eyeball this a bit. Eyeballing is very difficult for me. Yeah, and I'm eyeballing pretty good. Yeah, she's her parents are Vietnamese, so she has Asian looks, Vietnamese looks, and yeah, of course, my son loves that, and you can really see on the 3D photo. I can show you. Where's my phone? It's, yeah, it's so cute. And oh, he was so happy. You can see a real Asian look. So they were very happy. But the baby is healthy, and that's the true most important thing. Yeah, so I don't know if I do it like this. Suppose I do it like that, because this will be wider, but do I like that? No. Yeah, or maybe. Maybe I thought I would put them a bit more like this. Let's see. I'm way too fiddly, I know. I like it a bit better if that's bigger, and now it's not completely, but that's fine. How much is that? About 1.2. I'm trying to eyeball it. I'll try. Oh gosh. Okay. What did I want? Yeah, no, it's even more. Okay. Oh, it doesn't want to stick yet. Hold it a bit. Okay. Cute. Yeah, it's how I thought it would be. It's not sticking. That's of course because of the embossing. It has to grab a lot of glue. Ooh, a bit too much. Ooh, a bit more down. Ooh, oh, it's sliding everywhere. Oh, it has to be way more here. That's strange. Now it looks all crooked. Yeah, that's strange. More like that. Okay. So now I have glue here. And I have to be very careful because the Epson paper, if I use the glue eraser, I erase the color on the paper also. It dries clear, but I think you can always see the glue because it's shiny. Get that gone. And now this goes over that, but that gives it a bit more height, and that's fine because it's in real you can see this piece is thicker because you can put a complete photo frame on there. Oh yeah, it was a bit warped. So like this, it really has to dry and grab. So I'm going to let it dry a bit, and then I'm going to put something heavy on there. And then I'm still not done. So if you're still with me, thank you. I had this, and it's, if you can see right, it's a heart, but I do like it with the fluffiness, but it's a bit thick. And then I thought I have something else. I'm sure I could remember that I had more of lace with a heart. Put this all to the side, and these are a bit smaller. Let's see where I want a complete heart. I don't want it. That's not broken. Or this one. I am going to take this one because I want tattered pieces around it. And these laces are mostly all from France, from our holidays. What I find, most of these beautiful ones are from France. I wanted it more down. I can use that. No, it's not the way I wanted it. How? This one. And then I can, because I wanted a bit more hanging down here. And I'm cutting that a bit careful, because this is a little flowery thing, so I can use that for something else. Oh, I hope you're still with me, because I'm babbling. And here's a flower too, so I can leave that also. Okay, I love these tattered pieces. Oh gosh, so beautiful. I don't think I want it up here. I wanted something hanging down. And I can manipulate it a bit. It's not truly visible that it's a heart. Let's cut that away, because that is what I did like with the bigger one. It's truly a heart, and in the complete doily here you can really see it's a heart. But now I'm cutting it, and I think I like this better anyway. Yeah, I thought it will cover a lot, but I still have to be able to put something in the pocket. But it's not, if you put your journaling there, that you keep getting it out, in and out. And then I had this little word, so sweet, and I want it on there. I think I am going to use this, but also not truly a heart. No, I'm seeing it. No, I'm doubting. No, I like that bigger one better. I'm just going to glue it down, because otherwise I keep doubting and we'll be here forever. I think I'm just going to put glue here and spread it out like that. I want it sticking out, that's definitely, and I want that loose. Okay. Let's see if this wants to stay in my fingers. And then we're done. And I have to think about the other ones, because we're already on, when I'm filming this, it's already the 10th. But it doesn't matter. It wasn't my goal to be on time every day, because I know I can't. There is too much going on, but that's fine. If I do 2 prompts in each video, and even if I'm still at it in February, I don't mind. I have to put this under the books. Yes, I love it, the way it turned out. If you're still here, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Truly. This is what I made. Those 2 pages and the pocket. Inside will go the envelope. And yeah, I love it. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Love you all. Bye bye.